Hi everyone, today's video is all about getting the glow, so getting really beautiful, bright, radiant skin. I have whittled down my makeup favourites literally from dozens and dozens, and I also want to show you this little skincare trick, a little peel that I've been testing out. So I shall start with this and then I shall show you all of the makeup products that I've been layering on my face one after the other. Kind of feel like I'm glowing like a beacon. So let's get started. So starting off with a little bit of skincare prep, and as I said, I'm going to be talking about the micro delivery peel. This is from Philosophy. Now, interestingly, quite a few of you recommended this to me when I was talking about exfoliants a little while back, and when I went online to do a bit of research, the reviews were really good, so I was quite keen to try this out. My one little reservation, and I don't know whether you saw my pregnancy skincare video, was that some of my usual exfoliants, because I am a huge exfoliants fan, especially the chemical peel types, some of them hadn't been agreeing with me, so I was slightly concerned that my pregnancy skin would just start reacting to everything left, right and centre, but actually, considering the glow and the softness that I've got from this, I'm really impressed, because I didn't even have redness around my nose or on my chin, no tightness, no dryness, no irritation whatsoever. It's just really, really smooth. So it's a two-step peel, this one, and it's kind of based on the idea of, you know, when you can go for a really, really quick facial, but it's very, very effective, like a lunchtime peel. But there's no downtime to this at all. So you can go in on your lunch break. In fact, it takes a few minutes, so you'd still have time for your sandwiches and stuff like that. And it's very, very effective, and you see results, but you can put your makeup on straight on afterwards. You know, there's no hanging around with bandages around your face or anything drastic. It's just something that you can do that's easy but gives good results. So two-step. First step is the vitamin C peptide crystals. You take a good scoop of these, or about a teaspoonful, I find does the whole face, and massage those in really, really gently. This is your scrub part. With something like a peel, you know, it is instant results, and they're visible results, because basically what they're doing is they're taking away old skin cells and it's in with the new. So instantly you look kind of fresher, brighter, the skin's less dull. It really is a great way to start if you're going to do glowing skin. It's a great way to start by using some kind of exfoliant. The second step of this is the activating gel, and this uses lactic and salicylic acid. If you're pregnant and concerned about salicylic, then read the information below. I've done my own research and talked to health providers and so on, and I'm absolutely fine with it, but do read the below. Everybody else, lactic, salicylic, brilliant little cocktail of ingredients for just getting the skin very bright and glowing, which is what we want. So that gel goes on over the crystals, and you can either kind of mix them together a little bit and then leave that on, or you can carry on massaging. Massage is the key word here. We're not scrubbing. You don't need to scrub with a scrub, because the scrub is already doing the work for you. So it's just gentle little circular movements, and then just rinse off. And as you can hopefully see, skin is looking very bright, very fresh. And the good thing about exfoliants is that then your skincare products afterwards can just work that bit more efficiently, and any makeup that you put on that lovely smooth skin just sits a little bit better. So it is the perfect way of prepping. So there we go, really impressed with this. I'm going to put all the details below because it's very widely available, but if you want to find your nearest stockist, I shall put the link to their website so that you can find out and give it a try if you wish. Makeup. I have put on, weirdly, two different primers, just because I wanted to show you how glowy these are. It might seem like a weird thing to do to put two primers on, but I also wanted to show you that they are just so amazing, considering that they have no coverage. I have no other makeup on. I don't have any foundation on, no tinted moisturiser. It is just my skin, which has been nicely prepped, and then these primers. The first one is the Dior Glow Maximizer. I put that one on first. When I first tried that primer, I thought that it was ridiculously glowy. I kind of shelved it because I just thought that it was too much and it wasn't for me. but I've gradually brought it back into the fold just because I think it is so amazing at getting that megawatt glow and radiance. And then the other one that I've used is the Laura Mercier, and this is the Foundation Primer Radiance. And again, when I first tried this, I kind of thought, that is really, really glowy, and you've got to be careful you don't look like a robot. I would say this one is slightly more subtle than the Dior, and it does seem to have a little tiny bit of an evening out of the skin tone effect. Now again, I'm not saying don't follow your primer with any makeup. However, can I just say that you would need minimal makeup after these. I've just gone in with my Charlotte Tilbury retoucher, and I've used this, by the way, is one of the best glowy concealers out there, because you can get these radiance ones like Touche Éclat that are very reflective but they don't have any coverage, and if you want to use them straight over dark circles then they're not that great. And then you can get ones that have got great coverage but they're a little bit dulling. This one is just perfectly in between, and I use this all the time. So that's gone on underneath the eyes, underneath the eyebrow, side of the nose and chin. I used a budget alternative on the other side of my face. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, which is kind of a fraction of the price. Not quite so easy to blend, I don't think, but doesn't have that dulling, drying look that some more heavy duty concealers might have. So that was all that I put on my skin, and then a dusting of this, which I've spoken about before. This is the Diffused Light, and it's the Ambient Powder from Hourglass. And it is a face powder. Where's my brush gone? It is a face powder, but it doesn't mattify. Or it kind of mattifies, but it doesn't take away glow. It almost adds glow, look. I don't know whether you can see that. So I have used that, which perhaps has given a little bit of coverage, but really, you know, considering I have no base on, no tinted moisturiser, I think those products are brilliant. What else have I done? Okay, I've added a little bit of colour into the cheeks. This is the new Brightening Brick from Bobbi Brown, which I've talked about before and I've also written about on my website, which is kind of like a hybrid blush bronzer highlighter, and it is very glowy. It's not as glowy as the shimmer bricks, but it's getting there. It's probably a little bit more user-friendly, I think, actually, so it's a nice addition. And then all I want to do before I finish this little glow video is talk about eyelids, because I have quite pigmented eyelids, and so I tend to take my highlighting concealer all over the lids and blend it in, and I just find that I don't even need to really wear any shadow if I do that, because it just takes the pigment out and just makes them look a little bit brighter and lighter and a bit more polished. However, I'm just going to do a little sweep. I love this palette. This is called the Vintage Vamp, and this is from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just going to do a sweep of, there's always one of these brilliant illuminating shades in these palettes that she does. So just a sweep of that illuminating shade over the lid, which is just kind of probably one glow step too far. But I did say that I was going to be going for it here. That's all I want, just to catch the light on my lids and make them a little bit more glowy. Note that I have avoided the glitter one, which is down here. There's always a glitter one as well that you kind of press into the centre of the lids. The glow look for me is all about radiance and illumination and not really about shimmer and glitter. So it's about layering and about subtlety and just having, I mean, I know I've got loads of glow piled on now, but it's about having that subtlety so it just looks like beautiful, healthy skin. So that is it for now. Hope that you found that interesting, and I mean, I think that it is really interesting how those primers have worked on my skin with no other base. Very, very impressed with that indeed. Make sure that you are, what are we supposed to say here, subscribed and liked and all that kind of thing. I haven't said that in ages. Check out my website for more beauty stuff. I'm flinging this brush around, so I better put it down, and I shall see you next time.